Just letting you know that the Film Classic Archive is dead. Not because of you. I'm super grateful that you came through with those repairs, but I actually got a legal takedown request. Oh my god. Hello, everybody. GrayStillPlays. We're back with more of the PC building Inception simulator thing going on over here. It's the PCs inside of PCs with PC Building Simulator 2018. We're making money, okay? The money's starting to roll in over here. We got a brand new workstation up. There's another one over here. I think we need to be at level 8. And eventually we can get this PC storage cupboard over here at level 6. We spent a bunch of money. We spent $1,500 in order to get our second station up. Now, on top of that, we had to pay $500 in rent. But I do believe that, yeah, we don't need that no mo. I do believe that we may have some additional things that we have over here. Upgrade to 8 gigabytes of RAM. Okay. People, it's like the stories about what these people need are getting longer and longer. But Film Classic Archive, this dude over here is gaining legitimate traction on the interwebs and is becoming ultimately powerful. Now, he does need 8 terabytes of hard drive storage. So that is something that we're gonna have to do. And then we have a Intel and then more RAM. So no matter what, we're gonna need a ton of Intel, or we're gonna need a ton of RAM, we're gonna need some hard drive storage, and eventually we're gonna need a better processor to the freaking market. All right, since you guys are the most frugal people, I saw the comments, by the way. Someone was like, you gave him an extra stick of RAM. Could have saved yourself. You know what? Fine, we're gonna screw these people out of as much money as possible. Everyone's getting value RAM. How about that? Isn't that sad? Isn't this sad that this is what it's come down to? The fact that we're giving everyone the cheapest possible parts imaginable. Although I guess, you know what? Depending on where you get your computer from, that's kind of the way it is, isn't it? Like a lot of these places that give you a pre-made computer, if you don't get the opportunity to look at the actual components inside, it's always like the worst components you could possibly get. So I'm gonna get 4 sticks of 4 gigabyte RAM. Like there's no reason not to have more RAM because people are always gonna want more RAM, it looks like. And 4 gigabyte sticks is probably legit. Because this way, if people already have 4 gig, we can always throw just 1 stick in and get 1 stick left in our parts. And if they have like a 2 gig, then we'll rip out the 2 gig, give them 2 4 gigs, and have a 2 gig sitting around for next time. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we're going to need some storage. Let us find the largest chunklet of storage that we could possibly get. We get terabytes over here, 4 terabyte, 3. Okay, so right over here, 4 for 130. Or 2 for 70. So we can probably grab, am I gonna have enough money for this? Let me think about this for a second. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this because we'll have just enough money. I don't have enough money for the hard drive space. It's all right though, we're gonna figure it out. So we're gonna go ahead and add that to the cart. We've got our items over here, 30 bucks for the next day delivery so we can get this done. And then we'll worry about the terabytes tomorrow. Well, actually, we'll probably end up getting a bunch more computers, and then I'll order a bunch more parts all at once. Let's go ahead and buy this, get up out of here, take a quick nap. Hold on, let us look at Mount Fuji for a second and feel an overwhelming sense of peace and self-righteousness. Okay, now let's go ahead to sleep with our 76 bucks and see what tomorrow brings. Yeah, all the stuff's coming tomorrow, baby. All right, the day is done. Back to work. We've got a ton of items laying on the ground, which is fantastic. So now, this stuff over here, we can do this one, so let's go ahead and grab it. Now, we've got 2 workstations, so it's no big deal. So we're going to grab this one, and we're going to throw it up over here. And then we're going to grab another one. The one that we want is the one where all it needs is, yeah, all it needs is the RAM. Let's go ahead and take this one. Oh, I like that case. Go ahead and take this one, throw it up on over here. Actually, all the components inside don't look half bad. I'm going to tell you, MSI makes some pretty good stuff. I don't hate MSI at all. All right, y'all know what time it is. It's time to rip this stuff out. Now, I'm very curious to see what level of RAM this guy had. Okay, so he started off with 2. That's kind of what I figured. So this crap's got to come out because it's garbage. We're going to get him 8 gigs of RAM, keep his 2 stick, and then let's go ahead and remove his air cooler over here. We're going to have to remove the, have to unplug it, remove the air cooler. Don't you worry. This time, I'm going to remember to put the thermal... Well, we remembered last time. You guys were talking about thermal interface. I forgot about it, but then I remembered it. So don't you worry. Old Gray is not going to let people walk out of here without any thermal interface material. I'd feel terrible all about that. Let's grab this. Stick of memory comes out. And let's do our install job. Now, right over here, CPU processors. We've got a brand new i5 for you, my brother. This one should be pretty good for the most part. And while we're at it... Let's go over to tools, over to thermal paste, blop it on down there like so. All right, close this. There we go. Make it nice and tight as you do. Now we should have, let's do this so we don't forget about it. We've got our thermal air cooler over here. Make sure to put your cables in now. Make sure to put your cables in. Otherwise, this thing ain't going to be doing jack. And now, the 2 sticks of memory. Oh, we actually have a little bit more. How many other sticks of memory do we have right now? We've got 2. You know what? Can I give this guy like all 2 gigabytes? We have a broken one over here. I gotta get rid of this or something. No, okay, we cannot. Well, actually we can. If we want, here, let me show you. If we want, I don't know how legit this will work. Let's go ahead and do that. And then I think we can just slip on in. Let me go ahead and open these up real quick. Like so. Actually, I'm gonna open these. I'm gonna open this one. Ain't gonna worry about my dual channels or nothing. Here we go. Stick one up in there. And then 1 more of these, another piece of value. And that should be the 8 gigabytes. That did it. So now all we have to do is just boot it up into OS. It says it's missing some cables, which is odd. I don't know which cables it might be missing. Hold on here. What does it say? Connect the hard drive. That was odd. All right. Moment of truth. Here we go. I'm expecting a clean boot up right here. It's a clean boot up. And you can see right over here, this lovely madam? I don't know. Is that a woman? Kind of looks like a woman. Anyway, she's staring at the, actually that basically looks like my backyard area. This is Florida right here. All your palm trees, all your coconuts, all your very, very murky, potentially dead body infested waters. You know how it is. What does it say? Florida man? Isn't that how the news article always starts? All right, pick up the PC, throw it on over here. You can't fool me. I put the air thermal interface material down. I'm not worried about it. Okay, so we can collect our payment, and this is going to get us a couple more jobs, no doubt. Let's see over here. This last one? Yeah, this last one. What's the payment on this? $440? That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. We got new parts prepared. Radeon, okay, 380. Very good, very good. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. And we have another person that needs an upgrade. Upgrade the CPU. What kind of CPU do you have, I do wonder? Check it, run 3D Mark. All right, we're going to go ahead and accept this, so it's probably going to come in tomorrow. So now this other one over here. All this needs is more RAM, and then we have to run 3D Mark. Now, one thing that you could do if you're strapped for time. Oh, does this guy have different RAM? Hold on, look at this. Oh, he's got 2. Oh, I thought he had 2 gigabyte sticks, but he doesn't. He only has the 1 2 gigabyte stick. I wonder if we have enough. No, hold on here. 2. No. Okay. All right. I've gotten rid of all the sticks that I wanted to get rid of. So now let's start throwing all the cables in over here. Some of these case fans were connected. That was odd. Let's go ahead and grab our USB tool. Put it in here. You gotta slide it in real smoothly. Turn on the power. Now we're gonna have to install our specialty program software over here that everyone's paying us the big bucks for. You know how it is. It's the 3D Mark Advanced Edition. Give me a second one. Now, if you want to be very, very efficient with your time, what you can do, because you have 2 spots over here, is you could start running 3D Mark. Like, I could have started running 3D Mark on this computer and then fix the other computer. And by the time I was done with the other computer, this computer's 3D Mark will be done. Because the 3D Mark will continue to run even while you're not at the computer. All right. 3D Mark is done. Grab the side panel, throw it on, tighten the one sad little thing you do over there, pick this thing up, put it over by the, I'm going the wrong way. That's what happens, man. You fix enough computers, it's like you're drunk or something like that. Put it on over here, collect our delicious payment. Hopefully this one was decently, $225, it's all right. It's okay. Discard this. Low disk space. I despair. Thank you, Bruce Van Cleef. What did I despair? Was this guy an actor or something like that? What is this? Oh. Team Group Team T-Force. It's like the most redundant name I've ever heard in memory. Team Group Team T-Force. All right, whatever. Low disk space. I knew all of this technology was a terrible idea. It was doomed from the onset. And I've had to sit by as a whole technology farce tumbles down around me. You'd think that electronics these days would be able to handle a simple 500-page novel, but apparently it's too much to ask. My first keyboard gave up the ghost, and now I'm being told I'm running low on disk space. Whatever happened to the days of just writing directly onto the paper and submitting a finished draft by hand? Naturally, one has to build a small outbuilding in which to properly store one's paper. My father's was cedar, but any hardwood will do in a pinch. The really important part is choosing the location. Good drainage and proximity to the house are both paramount importance, as is avoiding any obviously uneven terrain, but it's all worth it, of course, because after proper storage is arranged, one can move on to the exciting task of collecting writing paper. But I digress. This is what I'm talking about. You get like 3 paragraphs of some dude's love life, and then finally, is it fairly simple to add more disk space? Naturally, I'm loath to attempt it myself. Would you be so kind as to do whatever is necessary for $190? I guess. I was gonna buy a bunch of disk space anyway, so I guess I can help you out as well. Go ahead and drop your PC off, and I'll be more than happy to take your money and become slightly more wealthy. All right, we're getting ready to upgrade all of the computers. The first thing I need to know is what the hell CPU is inside of this thing, because it wants us to upgrade it, doesn't tell us what it is. So let us find out. Let's roll on down here. Let's take this side panel off nice and smooth to the point where no one even knows what just happened. Take this little thing out. Oh, look at this air cooler. I like it. And we're dealing with a Ryzen 3 quad-core 1300X. Okay, I think we can fix this. All right, it's time to buy a bunch of stuff on the shop. Now, first things first, we need a slightly better CPU. So over here to the, that's not what I wanted. Over here to the CPU area. All right. We got a brand new Ryzen 5 1400. Technically, the clock speed isn't faster, but there's other benefits to this, okay? It's gonna be fine. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and make sure to throw on our thermal paste. Little dot'll do ya. And now, let me see over here. We should have a little twisty. Let me zoom in a little bit so I can see slightly better. Where the hell are you? There it is. Oh my God, it's so hard to click. Okay, put that down. Put the cooling unit on, the old Cryborg or whatever it is over here. Make sure you put your cables on as you do. Here we go. And now, all we have to do is run 3D Mark. So let me go ahead and throw all these cables in, and we have to throw our USB drive in, and make sure to do it while it's not looking. And then we're gonna go ahead and run this thing, run 3D Mark, and while this 3D Mark is running, I got the other computer on the other side. We're gonna go ahead and install the 8 gigabytes of hard drive, or 8 terabytes of hard drive space over there. All the PCs belong to us. All the PCs. Man, I wish it was this easy to run a business in life. Like, all you have to do is just sit at your computer, and just the emails for people wanting their computer fixed just roll in. Like, no advertising, you know what I mean? No marketing, nothing. All right, 3D Mark Advanced, run it. And while that's, you notice, it's gonna run. It's gonna run in the background. It's pretty freaking cool, actually. Over here, side panel comes off. All right, I'm gonna take both these hard drives out because they're kind of odd. So we'll just keep those. And we'll use, are they not broken? No, they're fine. They're fine, we can actually use those. They're gonna be used? Oh, they're not even showing as used. That's odd. Whatever, I'm not gonna worry about it. Now make sure to install your cables. Otherwise you're gonna be very sad. Although it does at least tell you. I appreciate that the game tells you when you're missing cables. So you're not just like sending this stuff out and getting it sent back to you with people that are like, hey, scumbag, forgetting about something? All right, let's go ahead and throw all, I can't wait until I get that ability where you can, where like all you have to do is just put it on your desk and all the wires connect. Oh my God, that's gonna be amazing. All right, power it on. It should boot up to the OS. Bam! Done. All right, let's put everything that we need. We got to put our, I took this grid off. I kind of messed that up. I didn't mean to take it off, but it ended up coming off anyway. Now, no doubt while this is done, yep, ready to go. I was going to say, no doubt while this one's done, the other one should be done. So that's going to be a twofer right over there. Drop that off. Grab this in. Is it all done? Incomplete case. Okay, so all we have to do probably is put the front paneling on. I don't think I took anything else off of this. I'm pretty sure I didn't. Yeah, ready to boot. Okay, we're set. So out of this, grab this, slap it on down over here, and that's gonna be instantaneous money. Now we do have one other item over here that we have to complete. This is the 500 gig. This is our I despair guy. So let's go ahead and allow him to despair. Now we took 500 gigabytes out of the one guy's computer. So this should be a very, very easy process of just installing slightly more hard drive space, and that should be it. All right, we got a nice easy tray right over here. How much does he have right now? Yeah, 120. Okay, this guy has 120 gigabytes. How do you survive, man? How do you survive on that? I don't even know. 500. Install. Make sure to put your cables in over here now. There we go. And another one nice and slow over there. And then, oh wait, I think that's it. This, no. this. I wanted to ask too, has anyone here ever fried a computer before? That was one of those things that, you know, you talk about it when you're a younger man. We always used to talk about frying. I have never managed to fry a computer. Actually, from what we found, I took a computer repair class. I mean, understand this is, you know, almost 20 years ago. But I took a computer repair class, and we really found out how durable computers are for the most part. We actually completely submerged the components of a computer in liquid. Actually, I think it was Mountain Dew. And obviously, it wasn't powered on at the time. But once it was all dried off and cleaned, we reinstalled it, and everything was completely fine. So it is pretty impressive how much you can do to these things and still have a working PC. Go ahead and drop this off. That's going to be all 3 PCs done today. That's going to be all collections all the time. So over here, 190, discard. Over here, 180, discard. And then Film Classic, my man. You have been a fantastic, really, this guy's been a fantastic buddy of mine. Let's go ahead and collect his 440 over here and then discard this. So we're up past 1,000 already. We're getting new parts freaking galore. The team group, Team T-Force, is all over the place with brand new RAM. This guy needs a 3D Mark score. I've got the money. Can you make my upgrade? Oh, it's peer pressure. That's all this is. Leonard Doyle is having Angry Mayo Butler's TV. 290 bucks he wants for that. Okay. Radeons and MSI stuff everywhere. Very good. Like the MSI. Technology. The bane of my life. Oh, it's Bruce Van Cleef again. It's the writer. It's like the Stephen King of the internet world. Good day. Predictably, my computer has failed once more. This time the thing won't turn on at all. Goodness only knows why. I can only assume it died out of desperation. I'm an award-winning author, you know. I should not have to deal with this sort of thing. I've never had any of these problems with my typewriter. The only problems I had were changing the ink ribbon once in a while and having to hear my editor whine about dealing with real paper for a change. That's the problem with people these days. No literary constitution. Anyway, do what you can. I just want this techno-dystopian nightmare to end. Oh my god. Award-winning author. I love how he puts that in the end. Diagnose and fix. Sure. I'll take your stuff. And then Blake. Oh, it's Blake again. It's those idiots over at Movie Maniacs. They're crazy. They organized some sort of DDoS. Oh, DDoS. You got DDoS. There's like 1 million people trying to download everything at once. Totally killed my computer. They're smoking everything. Oh, we were just talking about this. This is what I was talking about. We were talking about, have you ever burned out a computer? This guy had a burned out computer. Can you take a look and see what about the damage? Oh. Ah, the old PSU got fried. Sucks to be you, my brother. And he needs a new CPU. Only 285 bucks for this? That seems like it would be a more expensive job for a PSU and a CPU. But all right, we'll take it. All right. So we've got broken parts, diagnose, ready to boot. Let's do this one first, I feel like. Because this one's kind of interesting. I like the fact that it's like legitimately broken. So I guess take off the panel over here. See what the CPU and the PSU is looking like. Got the bronze 500, which I assume is broken. There's wires coming out of everywhere, man. Wires coming out of everywhere. Okay, now we can remove this. So let's take a look at this real quick. So we go over to install. You go over to power supply. Yeah, it's shot. All right. So he had at least a 500. So I mean, I'm not gonna jip him out of that much. So we need at least a Core Master bronze 500. What about the CPU? What sort of thing do you have over here? Now I do have some CPUs laying around. Oh, he's got a 1200. I think we may have something better than that. Hold on now. Go ahead and take this off of here. Hold up now. I got some stuff laying around. Look at that. We got 1300Xs all over the place, man. I'm gonna give this guy a nice, brand used 1300X over here. How do you feel about that? Are you not impressed by that? It doesn't say he's impressed by it. All right, I decided to connect everything just to see if it would work. It's not. So we need to replace it with the exact same CPU, I think. That's my belief. So let me go ahead and pull this off one more time. And we're gonna have to buy the parts that we need there. So let's get that set up. The first thing we need is the 500 bronze. And we're gonna need the 1200 Ryzen. So let's grab those. All right, those two are ready. We'll get done with that in a second. Now, let's grab our other PC and see what kind of problems we have. Now, one of these was just to diagnose the problem. Let's do this one. We're gonna move this one over to our secondary station, and we're gonna have to use our diagnostic. Well, we may just need to power this up. So let me go ahead and install all the cables, and we'll see if we can find out what's wrong from there. All right, the computer's not even powering on. So that tells me that it's probably the power supply unit. Let me think about this for just a second. Yeah, everything's broken. Okay, let me go ahead and pull off this side panel, pull the power supply unit out, and see what we can do with it. All right, I just ran 3D Mark over here for Angry Mayo Butler's TV or whatever. The issue is his graphics card. In order to get a better 3D Mark score, his processor's okay. The issue is this graphics card. So let's go ahead and start ripping all this stuff out over here. Take off this. Again, a beautiful MSI looking part, no doubt. I'm going to unplug this. Pull this on out. Now I think we have a couple of graphics cards laying around, but I'm just not sure if we have the ones that were, the right ones that we're going to need. Yeah, those two are broken, so those are no good. All right, so we're going to have to buy something better than the 380. I think I can handle that. I've got everything else prepared, sitting in the shop right now. We don't really need that much. We need like a couple of power supply units and then one extra Ryzen 3. All right, so this guy's 380 isn't cutting it. I'm gonna go with the 470. The 470 will be fine. You could also do, I think we have some 980s over here. Oh, those are a lot more expensive. Could probably do a 970, but I'm gonna keep them over here with the Radeon. So let's go ahead and grab one of these 470s. That should be plenty. So now we have all this 500 bucks worth of stuff. We should be able to put tons of computers together tomorrow. And then we were at like, what were we at? Like $1,051 or something like that. We should be up quite a bit of cash afterward. All right, stacks of boxes are here. Over to, this isn't the one that I want. We'll do that one next. Over here, let's get our, because we're gonna have to run 3D Mark anyway. So let's get this set up. Let's get 3D Mark running, and then we'll put the CPU and the PSU in that one. Love that red on black, man. Love that red on black. There we go. Are all the cables already hooked up? Yeah, all the cables were already hooked up, which is good. I don't think I have to do anything else. There was a little, hold on now, there was a side, there we go, the PCI lock. Let's go and put that down. All right, 3D Mark, you go ahead and run, should be good to go. Back over here, let's go ahead and replace the power supply and the CPU. I should have the stuff already on me. This guy wants the 1200, well, I don't know if he wants the 1200, but he's getting the 1200 because I think that's the only way for us to get... That's weird. There we go. Huh. It was a little bit worrisome at first because it wasn't registering that I replaced the CPU. Maybe I had to like start connecting everything. Maybe that's what it was. So I wonder if the 1300X was something that we could have replaced it with. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. Like I said, these extra parts are always going to get used anyway. I'm finding more uses for them all the time, so it's not a huge deal. Plug all this in. See if it boots up. Don't you boys worry. I put the thermal interface material on in there. We're going to be... Oh, it's perfect. Oh, it's perfect. All right, we're set. Leave it by the door. Call it a day on this one. Bloop. Now, our other one over here should be done with the 3D Mark. And it is. And we got exactly what we... No, we didn't. It needs to be a little bit higher. What a bunch of crap. All right, I got a new CPU coming in for the other guy. Man, I'm going to tell you what. Oh, you know what? I have another idea as well. All right, our buddy over here is all done. So let's go ahead and put the mount back on over here and then put his side panel on. This one was a pretty easy fix. So this one wasn't too bad. Go ahead and pick this up, leave it by the door. So it's just this other scumbag that I have to deal with. I have an idea though. Let me check something real fast. All right, yeah, we're gonna need something else to get that thing over the hump. Other stuff we can collect right now, and I will. That's gonna get us to 876, so it's not too bad. Oh my God, the dream is over. This Bruce Van Cleef guy. What do we got over here? Just when you thought the technological fates could not be any more cruel, they have delivered the ultimate blow. I will make sure that my editor hears no end of all of this, since the whole blasted debacle was his idea in the first place. Anyway, I was within a gnat's whisker of having my entire draft finally converted into a document when disaster struck. The computer completely froze. When I tried to use it, it says system disk error. There was a handful of pages left to convert. Please, I implore you, fix this so I can finally be done with this editing process and move on with my life. Award-winning offer, Bruce Van Cleef, 220 bucks. I should charge you extra. Just letting you know that the Film Classic Archive is dead. Not because of you. I'm super grateful that you came through with those repairs, but I actually got a legal takedown request. Oh my God. Turns out hosting a few hundred cult films for free download is illegal? I mean, it's not like you can buy them on DVD or anything. These companies just don't care about the movies. They just want to bully the little guy. It's a scandal. but I'm not going to take this lying down. I'm gonna fight them every step of the way. Watch this space. Okay, I was kind of hoping that you would have like something for me to fix, but I guess not. And then we have former meme. Can you please help me? I hate using this computer at the moment. I need 4 gigabytes of RAM. It would be good if you could benchmark it afterwards. Oh, I've got gigabytes laying all over the place, my man. All right, first things first. We gotta fix Van Cleef over here, whatever his name is. Oh, that reminds me too. Hold on, before I forget, I gotta make sure to. Yep, it was his 120 gigabytes. Luckily, I have a bunch laying around over here. I got this 500. I mean, it seems like a little bit too much for him, but it really doesn't matter, I don't think. Plus, it's just laying around, like, collecting dust right now, so I might as well go ahead and use it. Let's go ahead and slide this in. Close this up. Make sure to install our cables, as you do. All right, booting it up. There it is. All done. All done, Mr. Van Cleef. I hope you appreciate all of the hard work that I'm going through so that your novel... I don't even know what this guy's novel's about. I should have probably looked or something like that at some point. Let's go ahead and leave it by the door. And one last one over here. 4 gigs of RAM. Now, this is going to be all profit because we don't need to buy anything for any of this. So, let me go ahead. How much RAM do you already have up in here? 2 gigs, A. And let me go ahead and open this. And open this. And what do I have laying around RAM-wise? I always got plenty of memory laying around. 4. Okay. So, oh, you know what? Hold on. We're gonna, you guys know, he's not gonna get no 2 free gigs of RAM up in our watch. There we go. Now let's go ahead and slide this on in just like that. Good. I'm still waiting on the new CPU for that computer, by the way. I didn't know, but I selected 5-day. I don't know why I did that. I could have done next day. I'm not hurting for the money or anything, but whatever. We'll be fine. Over here, add the programs, put on the 3D Mark, get her done, send it off, make our money. All right, while 3D Mark is running, let's go over here and collect our money on this. 220 bucks, very good. We got new parts prepared. We need to discard some of this stuff too. Let's see, this one's done. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Get rid of that. Just want to keep this kind of clean right now. And we've got a brand new case and, ooh, a 980 Ti. All right, I had one of those for a while. Void! Desolation, emptiness! I am over the cliff edge, hanging for dear life above the abyss of despair as the world hurls stones and treads on my fingers. Yes, I'm doomed. And by extension, literature is doomed with me. My work was stored on the computer's hard drive, countless hours of torturous banality, feeding my life's work into this unfeeling machine. And all for naught, the hard drive failed, and you replaced it with another. Ergo, all that was lost. Fear not. I do not blame you. I blame my editor for proposing this Sisyphean task in the first place, but I require your services once more. In my anguish, I delivered a terrific thrashing unto this demonic machine, which has cost me my time, my patience, and I fear my sanity. Needless to say, it no longer turns on. This is fine by me, but my editor is becoming intolerant. So I'd like you to fix it for nothing else than to keep him quiet. Oh my god. At this point, he's just giving me money. He's just breaking stuff to give me money. Okay, this is done. 3D Mark is done. Let's go ahead, install the side panel. Grab this, leave it by the door. We've almost got our next level as well. We're up over $1,000, which is kind of nice. Collect our 175, which is nice. Discard this. And a brand new Cooler Master. Okay. The film industry has gone too far. Did you know that the cult classic Babes of the Planet Balthmore is currently not available to purchase anywhere? And yet, when a brave fan stepped forward to preserve this culturally significant work, they sent it into lawyers. How many more films could be lost to the king and rotten film industry? Before we stand up and say no more. Oh my god, how long is this email? A new media organization, Film Truth. Thank you, Blake Patterberg. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna sign up as a backer, sure. We also have an upgrade over here for our brand new graphics card. This is actually good because we have graphics cards laying around that we can no doubt use, and I'm sure they're going to be upgrades compared to this one. Guys, that's gonna be it for today. We've got 1,200 bucks over here. We also have this, which I have the parts for. I just need to finish putting it together and then collect our money on that. And then we shouldn't need to spend anything for the one coming in with the brand new hard drive. We should be able to just install the ones that we have laying out. Hope you guys are enjoying PC Building Simulator. Until the next time, folks, stay foxy and much love.